Good Monday morning. So I'm committed to the bit when I finally decided I would do this at 11:22, which way back somewhere, February 29th, 1956. I was born, supposedly. I don't know. Do you ever know? Somebody knows. Somebody always knows. I mean, the documentation, there's some documentation there, but there's not some documentation there. And that's why I get it. I do. And then I come outside, and right as I open the door, a crow flies through. You heard it. Cock-a-doodle-doo. So Monday. The moon is in Scorpio, and I'm still in my pink. Peak moon. Unconditional love. Hold up, but wait a minute. Some of you don't quite... there goes another crow flying through. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. I told you, I have crows as pets or guardians or watchers. Maybe I'm a crow too. Maybe that's my spirit animal. That's one of my many spirit animals. Listen, I'm still learning bird languages, okay? I see you right there. Robin, chipping sparrow. I have much learning to do. Me and Mother Nature, I'm in nature school. Oh, there goes a butterfly. All of nature, and there goes another bird. All of nature birds are coming through. You are like right there. You can hear it. The beautiful thing about it is when it's not AI. And there are a lot of people who do social media, who seem to be these great social media influencers, that they lie. And they want to lie about me. By the way, for the record, let's set the record straight. Is ValJones Illuminati? Number one, well, I could say no. I don't know. I could say yes. But if I was, what's it to you? Well, you don't look like Illuminati. What is Illuminati to you? There are conversations being given today, and I appreciate that too, because you two are saying what I've been saying all along. See, I do give credit where credit is due, and I do believe in an eye for an eye too. You treat me with respect, I give respect back. You steal from me, I make you pay. I don't, but somebody does, okay? I mean, what would the Illuminati do? So I don't even want to use that word so much, because people have taken that word and gone a whole other way. If you break down what illumination is, how do people get so confused with illumination and then just speak of how horrible the Illuminati is, yet some of you claim to be Illuminati too? Which would that be? There's a good and a bad side to everything. Just like there's a good and a bad side to me. I mean, you know what? To one who's given great power comes great responsibility. And it has been proven that most, and I do mean most, cannot handle that crown or that legacy. I'll just say, I pity the fool that comes from me. Allergies. These allergies are kicking my ass. You know what? In a minute, local honey to that person. I won't say who you are, because you already getting a lot of gas and gaslighting coming your way. See, that's why I stopped. I hesitate sometimes in saying the people who I actually like, okay? Because if I like something, then some evil... What is... I'm seeing something right now in front of me. But, maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. Anyway, maybe it's the allergies. Because I have noticed, especially over the last couple of years, how people have been targeted. And that is why I'm here. Because anybody who wants to make me think that it's just in my mind... And let me say this. I told you the Reaper was going to reap this weekend. Coffee burp. I ate a banana too. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm in my pink. I'm still in my love. But unconditional love in this case means that I don't personally go and kill some of you because I know who you are. I know who you are even in my community. It's that part. And now you're scared? Why are you scared of me? If I wanted you dead, if I wanted to kill you personally, I could have already done it. But you know what? You heard that plane in the air? I tell you, my tribe is not going to let their star crash and fall. That's why it took me a minute to like Polar Express. No. You saw me roll my eyes, but it's so much that goes with that. Ooh, Tom Hanks. No, but you know what? You got to give credit where credit is due. I mean, is Val Illuminati? What is Illuminati to you? Who was trying to get me into their secret society of their secret society of their secret society? Here's something I do know. A real one is not going to say it for just a reality show or click pick or dick pic or whatever it be. You really do not understand what enlightened and awareness and illumination is. Honestly, I cannot deal with slow people. I don't have that patience. I'm old. I'm 69 years old, 69 years young. I just say it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. You know what? And from a child it will come. I'm aware of everything and everyone. And from a child it will come. The gift, the rabbit. There's so much I want to say today. I'm grounding. Because Neptune is leading the way, and there are very, 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 very few who can do what I do. But they call me crazy. That look like that craze is back on you. People thought they slayed me, thought that I was all alone. People tried to move me out of my own home. There's a bucket of something. I don't know if it's to do the roof or whatever it is in front of my crib, but I'm just gonna let it be there because I mean, you know, Ranger Jacob said, "Don't touch anything." Yes, sir. I remember Ranger Jacob. Okay, I told my rangers at Carver's Creek to be sure to tell him I said hi and happy Passover week, because I'm sure he celebrates that too. I don't have a problem with Jewish people. I mean, you know, why would a Hebrew have? You know what? You know what? In the first part of the Ten Commandments, in the first part, the movie. I'm talking about the movie, because we all know. Well, no, we all don't know what the ten. Don't get too deep. They're not ready for this. It's just Monday. Oh, man, who am I talking to? I was supposed to go a whole other way, and now Mother Nature is like, all the animals have come out, and now I'm doing this to you, because I was getting ready to go deep into possibly some memories. Sad memories, and I still might. Memories about my husband, because my husband was a Libra, right? And I'm a Libra moon. This. Pause. Breathe. Now riddle me or answer me this. Why would anyone try to do moon magic on the moon? Don't hear what you want to hear. Hear what I'm saying. Why would anyone... You heard that. I heard that horn blow in the background. Why would... the birds are just like cheering. You are like talking out loud. This allergy is kicking my ass. Local honey, local honey, local honey. But make sure it's local honey, because people say it's local honey and it's not. But local honey really does help. I'll be the first to admit that I wasn't like a honey person per se. But, you know, these allergies are getting worse and worse each day, worse and worse each year. It's because of all the juice and all the juice that mankind puts in the air, puts in the ground, puts in, it's all the chemicals that are being, and then you want to burn the trees down and put up a parking lot. I mean, let me say this too. I got to everybody gets their credit due. I got to say to my tribe, sometimes even you, I mean, like the chemtrails in the air, like, come on. I mean, you know what, I'm aware, but local honey. And then they want to, okay, now I'm getting, there's a risk of me getting banned again. But okay, I'm just making an observation to Putin and Kardashian or Will Smith's YouTube or whatever this is. I say that because, I mean, like, you know what? I know the good and bad side of Libra. My husband was a Libra. And he also wore pink from time to time. Actually, my dad wore pink. He had this wonderful pink shirt. They call it fuchsia. Okay, they call it fuchsia. But somewhere down the line, you had these really Fruity Loop people. And let me tell you something again. Don't come for me. No alphabet boy should come for me today, okay? I'm still guarded by the YOD all the way. Please don't fuck with the kid. Or do. It's a lesson for you. I'm sitting out here on my porch. I'm telling you, there's some strange and crazy deaths that's been happening all over the place. Have you been watching the news? I know, well, I don't watch the news. You don't watch the news, but you report on the news. And by the way, to some people who literally want to say, well, collective, what you need to hear, and collective, and you are too, just a time, because, you know, I can be that way too. I can be like, you know, over the top, you know, and maybe I'm underwhelming to some of you, and yet you're overwhelmed by everything I do. It's that part. Anyway, but the fact of the matter is some of y'all seem high as fuck, okay? You either seem drunk as fuck, high as fuck, tweaked as fuck, and it could be the coffee. I mean, it could be the coffee, it could be the tea, or it could be, you know, just, you know, you being paid to double gang me and copy me. Do I act like I'm worried? I'm sitting outside on a porch in a house that I actually own. A house that I actually own. Do you own, you know, so can you imagine someone literally trying to, like, you know, harass you in your own home? Bitch. I mean, what would a real Rockefeller do? I'm not talking Rocka Records. You know, I don't care about what Beyonce and Jay-Z do. I'm not even in that lane. That New York is not my frame. That is not, you know, you won't put me in something and then make me bow down and kiss a lame. I will fuck everybody up. And that's when they say, we're crazy, she crazy, I'm not threatening anyone. Everybody who ever meets me in reality have always ended up saying the same thing. The ones who are really true and get to know me. Like, you are a really good person. You are a cool person. You are a smart person. In fact, they ask for my advice. But these mofos want to say they advise me. Oh, bitch, please stop. Now, see, there goes me doing my poetic humor, my therapy. Come on, Wasp. Don't buzz off. Buzz off, Skippy. Buzz off, Skippy. You got to bring humor into this stuff, because it's serious. Things are getting serious as fuck. And they're, I mean, so like the allergies are like, you know, people are, I mean, everybody's getting vaccinated up for everything, even the pets. But the funny thing about it is, notice how the children, because, you know, we're older people, because, you know, I'm 69 years old. You would think I would be, like, used to this pollen, but it's, like, new pollen. It's new stuff, because there's always some other stuff going on. It's always some other stuff going down. It's always, like, new, crazier people who don't evolve. And, you know, it's always stuff going underground. And I heard somebody, you know, by the way, Hallow, you know, is it just me, or does Hallow remind you of Hillsong, a little bit of ology? I don't know, do what you do, but when all the celebrities start, join me on Hallow for Passover week, join me, and I know all of you aren't Jewish, but hey, do you? And I definitely know you're not Hebrew, but hey, do you? And I mean, I think you know by now that I'm not Kanye West. Bitch, I will murk all of you. Like said the girl who literally grew up on the murk. Don't play with me. J. Cole should have told you, but J. Cole clearly did not know about me. Alex, sit down and shut up, bro. You're out of your league. Woo, 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 woo. I'm trying to save a life today, but you come for me. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to let it be, and let my daddy and my tribe handle everything, because they're better at doing this legally than me. You know, at a certain point, you know, I'm still suffering from PTSD. I'm still suffering from the fact, that never goes away. That never goes away. That never goes away. If you've ever had anyone die in front of you, that will be with you until your dying or ascending day. That is like, that is like a picture that you will never get out of your head. But the thing about it is, you get through it day to day to day. And you don't stay in that picture, okay? You have memories. You have memories, but you don't stay in those negative memories, because it's those negative memories that will take all your good memories away, because you want to stay in that depression and that darkness and that blame. See, I blamed myself too. Like, had we moved sooner, had we not come back to Fayetteville, had we, had I not taken him to Atlanta, had I not, had I gotten out of the entertainment industry earlier, because he was dealing with his own demons, his generational curses, and then the curses that the military put upon you too. I mean, he was dealing with so many things, and that's why those who really, really know said, you were the best thing that ever happened to him. That's what they said. I did. But they probably don't now, because they took a little money, and they sipped on the bad cow. That milk was bad. And now, people want to come back. Oh, that circling the block thing is true. Hey, I'm blocking everybody. I'm blocking everybody that I used to know. Nope, can't do you. I mean, you know what? I'm not wishing no harm on you. I'm not wishing no more for you than what you wish for me. Pause. Is it a messy Monday or a muse Monday or an awakening Monday? It's whatever it is you think it to be. But I'm not wishing anything on anybody other than what they wished on me. Well, Val, is that unconditional love? You live. For now. Take that up with my daddy. It's funny how people talk about God so much, but the ones who really talk about God clearly don't believe in God, or the God they believe in is the fraud. And that's okay. It's true. Some people worship the devil, but what is the devil to you? Even the most glorious of the Most High can be a devil too, depending on what you do. See, you don't get this thing, but I do, and that's why people are either scared of me, or they hate me, or I don't know what it is. I don't care. It gives me a headache even thinking about you. But yeah, my dad wore fuchsia, and I think there goes the bird. Hey, baby. Wait a minute, flip it. See it? There you go. Hey, sweetie. Hey. Hey. Mommy says, think of good things. You're in your pink. Your love. This unconditional love I give back to me. See, I really was that type of person that would literally just be friends with everybody. I mean, I come in, I don't judge until you give me something to judge. And then I love how people say, well, only God can judge me. Well, bitch. Say bitch, because that's clearly what you act like and clearly what you strive to be. So I'm calling you by your name. I'm calling you by your name. A little white butterfly just came by me. Yeah, I'm eating this with this pollen. Everything. This is sour weed, by the way. You can actually eat this. They'll come whenever they decide to come and cut the grass. They'll cut it all away. I actually could pull up all these and wash them and make a certain type of greens. I mean, it is Passover week. It's Holy Week, so just greens right in your own yard. Nature provides. That's the beautiful thing about when I was going through my dark night of the soul or whatever it was, and I realized nobody was going to help me, and my money was lesser than it ever was. That's why I know whatever this is now, I can get through, and I can get through with love, because I've been through it before, and I've been through it at a worse time than now. So, you know, my money is still not where it needs to be, or not where it was in the beginning when I began on this journey long time ago. I mean, I was like, you know, I'm not saying I was rich, but I damn sure wasn't poor. Nah. I knew what a community was like. I knew what a good mother and father was like. I knew that I did not want to have children. I chose that. That doesn't make me gay or bi or this or that. A woman's supposed to have a child? Who said that? Who said that? My daddy and my mommy never told me I had to have a child to justify myself. There are many women who don't have children, either because they don't want to or because of their physical health. But the fact of the matter is, if you think these women can't be mothers, oh yeah, they can be mothers too. I mean, I'm a better mother than most of the so-called mothers I know. What type of mother are you? So these are the type of mothers who want to do the grifter game or the doppelganger gang or come after me? Bitch, don't you ever play up in my face, because I swear to God, I will slap the ultimate stupidity out of you for free. You must not know about me. You can go and believe whoever you want to. Follow Beyonce, follow Jay-Z, follow Kendrick, follow Charleston White, follow your gang leader, follow your preacher, follow your teacher, follow whoever it be. But you know what? Don't let me tell the truth about you if you're going to lie on me, because I'm going to show you who I am in reality. And then that's when you go, ooh, she's scared, she's threatening. I'm threatening who? I'm just sitting here on my own porch on a house that I own, and I'm telling you who I am and what I do and why I do what I do. Why is that threatening when some chick can show her ass, show her tits, and everybody's pushing drugs, if you ask me? Big Pharma, don't you come for me, because you know what, bitch? You know, I am not RFK Jr.'s first wife. That's going to get me bad. What was that K on the track, by the way? That was a federal crime, whatever it was, okay? You do not put pizza and bitch on the track of Fort Bragg Pope Air Force Base. You are defacing federal property. See, that's like Johnny Somali. I don't even know who this sucker is, but you TikTokers and YouTube and you goofy kids, you brokey, yokey, lame kids be following bullshit like this for 15 minutes of fame. You blow your whole life away. See, that shows you are lame. You all are lame and broke. You are broke lames. Like, who made you do that? Why would you think you could go to Korea or anywhere? Like, bruh. This is not the U.S. of A. They're gonna lock him up or kill him. Okay, I mean, well, that's not funny. Well, you know what? This was an arrogant, sorry, salty ass, crazy ass motherfucker. I think his soul and his brain was already gone, so he doesn't even know what time he's on. Now he gonna get on. Now the funny thing is, I guess they took his phone away, so he can't go. I need money, because you're not gonna get out of this. The Korea doesn't give a shit about your money. Okay, you broke all the rules. You people. You break all the rules. You don't get rules are there for a reason. Rules are there for a reason. You know what? This is what I will say about the United States. We're a little bit more lenient about this stuff. You don't believe we are, but we are, okay? Aren't we? I do smile when I do. I love my tribe. I have a tribe. I keep telling you. I can say I'm not worried about what any of you going to do. I have seen criminals like come right up to I've seen the warders come up to my porch. I've seen criminals come right up to my porch and there's a barrier over me. I don't know what it is. Y'all so smart. You smart oracles and intuitive readers, you tell me. But no, how did I get it? Well, screw Johnny Somali. We don't care. Because he's a done deal. But a lot of young people are you know what? I hope they see that. And I hope some of them bring their energy and their soul back. Let me tell you something about people who like to groom you, okay? Because these are the same people who will blame you somewhere down the line. All the time, and say you are the reason that this is happening to you, or you made them that way. You made them hurt you. You made them harm you. You made them punish you. You made them. That's what a narcissist will do. A narcissist will justify his or her bad behavior by throwing it right back on you. Well, you know, if you weren't so nice, I wouldn't have done it to you. Or, well, you know, if you hadn't made me mad, I wouldn't have done it to you. Or, well, you know, if you had just accepted my offering and let me fuck you, I wouldn't have been mad because nobody rejects me. I have literally been told that by people. Nobody rejects me, and you can't say no to me. And the third thing, do you know who I am? But it's the way they say it. Because it always comes after nobody rejects me, nobody says no to me. Do you know who I am? I know who you're not. A better question today is, do you know who I am? I have a little bee. I have a little golden bee. Anyway, I'm grounded. These allergies, local allergies. These allergies are getting crazy. Mother Nature's clapping back. But if the animals can get through it, and if the birds can get through it, then, you know, I can do, because I'm that brat. I mean, soldiers have to deal with it every day. But I find it funny how children, children it doesn't really bother them too much. Or pets either, but they're vaccinating everybody. Even your pets. So you can't even afford to have pets now. That's why I don't want a pet. Right now, I'm good. I don't want to bring another mouth into my house. It's just enough feeding me. You know what I'm talking about. And that is, I see the birds flying by. And that is the proof that you can stand on your own. I don't have a support pet, or they call it something else. But support pet or anger management pet, or what else is it called? It's called, another like shelter pet or huggy pet, or something else that like loves you and hugs you and stuff. I'm good on my own. I got my ghosts. I got my mom. I got my dad. I remember how somebody said, you keep your parents hostage. No, you keep your demons hostage. It was a bad Leo. I had a lot of bad Leos in my life, but that's the beautiful thing about it, right? When you were raised with the good side of Leo, which my father was, the high vibe, I'm a Pisces who will attract Leos. That's the thing when you're the light. I told you one time before, you will attract more light, or you attract the bugs. Because what does the flame do? It illuminates, and it attracts more illumination, but it'll bring about the bugaboos too, and you gotta like just burn them off. You got to burn them away. But how do you burn them away? Well, you know what? That's up to you. That's your journey. That's your lesson to learn. You're not paying me. None of y'all are not paying me for these lessons. I'm just giving it to you because why am I giving it to you? Because it's part of my legacy. I guess is what I do. But everybody wants to make money saying that they are what I am. Yeah, is it true? And when you show that you really have a heightened sense of awareness, like how many times are you going to say, well, you could be an intuitive, bitch, I am. Well, you could be an oracle. Listen, waspy, baby, come on. Okay, go ahead and you making a nest up in there. Okay, I got to deal with that, yo. You can't be making a nest up in there. Why do all the animals want to come around me? Like you don't know that, seriously. Caw, says the crow. Go. Anyway, like I said, when you are, there's no label for it. There's never really any label. That's what man does. Man puts a label on it. Every demigod wants to put a label on it. Every demigod wants you to take its name. Every demigod wants to use your energy to acquire its fame. Every demigod wants somebody to bow down to. Every demigod needs slaves and a lot of people to do what they need to do. They are the ones who need lots and lots and lots of people around them. I need nobody. Nobody. And I'm still good at doing what I do. How does she do this by herself? Maybe because I know something, period. Maybe because I'm somebody else. Maybe because what you thought you knew about me, you didn't know about me after all. Instead of trying to learn a lie on me, you should have been learning about yourself. And that's why you fall, because you know what? You trying to tell somebody else what to do and learn and lie on them when you haven't learned you. What is the deal with you? Why are you confused? Why are you so insecure? Why do I make you mad? Why do I make you happy? Why do I make you sad? Why are you so obsessed with me? Because I'm not obsessed with you. And honestly, though, I see why, you know what, I got in bits and pieces what was coming through. Because my parents knew, my parents, you know, the one who creates you know what you're about. And they know, man, when all these pieces start to come together, she's gonna blow up the block. But you got to think about that, because I keep telling you people, you don't want to keep messing with military people like that, and especially military brats, because you know military is really messed up too. You think these people in the projects or whatever all over the world is messed up? Military be messed up too. Can you imagine constantly having to deal with misery and war and drama and trauma and just stuff day after day after day? It's a hardcore, it's a special type of person that is trained to be able to do that and not in the end blow themselves away. You don't understand what military people go through. That's why even the military, I keep telling you, and I know many will do that. They get in the military and the next thing you know, you're marrying early, which honestly, I would just say to some of you, get to know yourself. You join the military to make a better life for you. Some of you join the military to make a better life for your family. Only thing is, you are still learning you. Sometimes, you know, people want to like push marriage early. I don't. My parents didn't push that to me, or push babies on you early, and which gets back to why every woman, you know, a woman's not a woman till she has a baby. I see a whole bunch of people with a lot of babies around me. I told you, I can see in myself, I'm more mothers than they will ever be. And that's sad, because every mother's not a mother. Every woman, reminding you, even dogs, even animals can give birth. So just because you give birth doesn't make you a mother. In fact, with many, it makes you worse. And if you've got a man who's really trying to do the right thing, you know, your generational curse, so you really not learning you being confused by what love means. You can't trap a man with a baby. And men, you can't trap a woman with a baby, because men do that too. I'm telling you, I'm so sick and tired of people who try to trap me with their ping and their wing and whatever it is, and trap me with a baby. You know what? I swear to I swear to me, I swear to my mom and my dad, I really am a good kid. I really am a good kid. And thank you for the people that remind me, because I have a tribe that reminds me when I start kind of rocking back and forth, like, I really need to show some receipts. I mean, like, you clearly can't do basic math. How can you be basic and don't do basic math? It is a mystery to me. It's not really a mystery, but it just is what it is. But I'm just saying, why am I put here again? So maybe one person can see. You may be reminding you it can be one person in an entire community or one person in an entire family. Just one. Not a lot. Just one. That the Most High will use. Whatever the Most High is to you. Ooh, this sun is burning my feet. Ooh, this sun is coming through. Baby, why don't you go inside? Let me do this between the pot. This sun is kicking. But I love the sun, I really do, and that's the thing that I have to get used to, because this is Daddy's way of saying, go in the house, little girl, because there's still a lot of stuff going through. I mean, that's why you see a lot of planes, a lot of birds in the air, and the stuff you don't hear, because we're still in holy season, and people get scared. People like the Yah just wasn't like that. I mean, it was a process. It was like gone. It made a nice movie, gone in a day or so, but that took more than a day. If you know. And I can still hear a lot of stuff. Wow. Well, I guess I only got 3 minutes. According to whatever, my storage is used up, which is really, really weird, because I made sure that I had lots of storage. So, okay, though. Oh, correct. Somebody says correct. Yep. So let's do this. Let's do this.
Business travel platform?
No. Let's get to, I was going to do a rap for you. I might come back and do that. We'll see. But right now, can we get the healing music on, please? Commercials. I tell you, these YouTube streets are getting desperate. Then maybe you should do right by me. Yeah, I know. This time what? No. What is everybody's changing up their stuff, and everybody's changing up their stuff and their prices too. There's a lot of stuff going down. But there's some stuff coming up too. Which one are you? And to you, ma'am, you literally your laugh reminds me of my cousin, who was an Aquarius, my sister. I would have called her my big sister, but she was like, my mom would call me by her name, and her mom would call her by my name. And the funny thing about it is, she too was in that family. She had the smarter children. She did the best, and she was treated the worst. I could not understand that by our own mom. Like, the mom would... I don't know what that was. You know what? You are literally like, you know what? Let's just do this. You're trying to be trifling, but nobody bother me. We gonna get this yet? Thank you. Starway healing. What's the room for today? Wow. Prayer. Are you praying or are you praying? Pause. Oh, ooh, 222. Oh, what a difference a letter makes, a A or E. Don't make the same mistake or do. That's up to you. Are you praying or praying? Well, whatever you do will come back to you. It doesn't matter your money. It doesn't matter your clout. It doesn't matter your name. It doesn't matter how much you shout. That's not fair. Apparently it is some kind of way. You didn't learn your lesson, okay? Prayer. You to whom all hearts are open, all secrets known, hear our prayers. The proper prelude to all things is prayer, for it is through prayer that we practice the presence of God in our lives. And please reminding you, you can't put the great I am in just the word of God. Man made that word God. Man does not know God. Some do, a few do. Are you as illumined as a 2-year-old? Not from what I see from most of you. Remember when Erykah Badu did that, whatever that song was, and she was bathed in blood and had like a whole bunch of white guys around her, and she was naked, and then she had to go downtown and need that window seat. Every Pisces is not like every other Pisces. I don't have to throw no spells on anybody, but bitch, don't play spell games on me. It's an absolute foolish one to do moon magic on the moon. Didn't I say that at the beginning of this? Who in their right mind does moon magic on the moon? Is Val Illuminati? I don't like that word. I'm enlightened, highly aware. Always been that. So yes, I'm illumined and still learning, is that. But some of you clearly have learned nothing, and yet you still want me to sit back while you lead and groom me. Bitch got me fucked up. You'll see soon who I be. Whatever your concern may be, place it in the hands of the divine through prayer. That's what I had to do. Because my parents know me. You just don't. Let's see if I can do this poem real quick. You're so vain. It's called Homework. I wrote it in 2010. You're so vain. I bet you think this poem is about you. Who am I talking to? Not really sure. You claimed you had cancer and wanted a cure, but somehow you rather the stench of manure fill your garden, and that's just something I can't endure. So I beg your pardon and your absence, because we ain't been using shit for a very long time here in this garden. We use lots of potting soil, fresh water, and sunshine. And sometimes for those who are third eye blind, I have to hide the wisdom in stories and nursery rhymes so people won't think I'm so hard on their behinds. And I shouldn't even have to put it in a rhyme, but sometimes you have to do fairy tales. Nice, pretty rhymes so people won't fail to get the hard-nosed truth, no matter the talk when the actual proof is right there. Round pegs don't fit into a lame square. Big brother Jesus told us never to share with those who oink, boink, and smell. And detecting bad odors is something I do very well. All I'm trying to say is if you want to excel, then you might want to take a bath, clean yourself up, and then do the math. Mommy's too tired and daddy's wrath signals he too is tired of doing all this homework for you. So now it's your test to see if you're the best. And if you truly study like Big Brother said, you'll do better than the rest. But if you didn't, that's your I or F to accept. Just because you want to be held back doesn't mean that works for someone else. Just because you didn't want to do your homework. The spiritual journey is personal. It's not about how many you have in your crew. It's what you, in real time and in reality, can actually do for you. I prove every day that I stand alone in my home and still rise. I'm here and rise above all the lies. But you want to come for me and put me in the ground. That was the stupidest thing you could ever do. But hey, do you?